Well, I think what we did today, Liz, quite frankly, may be one of the most important things Governor Patterson accomplished during his reign as governor. He has actually accomplished what other governors have failed to do, really move forward and finally collect this tax.
Well, wait a minute. The tax, you are voting to collect the tax, but last time that this was tried, and it's been tried in the past, there were riots. I mean, what is going to be why is this time going to be different from any other time, and what's going to make this so effective?
Well, first of all, I think the burden is now on the tobacco wholesalers, who are the tax agents in New York State. No one can buy any cigarettes in New York State without a stamp, and now it's incumbent upon the agents to prepay for these taxes, which they always do, but they'll be limited to the number of tax-free cigarettes they can deliver to a reservation. In other words, they'll only be allowed to deliver those cigarettes to Native Americans who actually smoke on the reservation, which would limit them limit their ability to turn around and try to sell these cigarettes tax-free.
Now, there are people who are against this who say that this is actually not legal. You believe it's going to hold up in court. First, do you expect that it will be challenged in court? And second, you believe it will hold up in court?
Well, you know, Liz, we're a land of laws, and the United States Supreme Court in U.S. versus Atia said very clearly that when Native Americans sell cigarettes to non-Native Americans, they have to collect the tax. So I'm pretty confident that any court will uphold the law that we passed here today.
And you have estimated that anywhere between $500 million and $1 billion worth of revenue could be generated out of this. When is the state going to be able to start seeing the money?
Well, I think the governor was very conservative in his $160 million estimate for the last next 7 months of the fiscal year. I think we can potentially collect a lot more in revenue. As I said, $250, $500 million. These numbers have not been really tracked by the Department of Taxation and Finance in the past, but certainly we can count on a lot more recurring revenue by enforcing the law as we did today.
Now, on the $1.60 increase, first of all, your conference leader, John Sampson, was very clear in saying no new taxes. This is a tax increase. How does that statement by the leader and sort of compare with this increase that was passed today in both houses of the legislature?
Well, I think it's very important, Liz, that we linked the increase in the tax on cigarettes with the collection. Because if we did just the tax, we would have never collected this revenue. And one of the problems that we've seen, Liz, time and time again, is there is a correlation between increasing the tax on cigarettes and people quitting smoking, anywhere from 5 to 10% every time you raise the tax. The problem in the past that we never were able to dry up the untaxed source of cigarettes. So now we accomplished that today. So I think we can add to people's health by hopefully having them not start smoking in the first place or quitting the smoke. And at the same time, we're actually making sure that anyone who does smoke pays the tax, which is...
You smoke, actually.
I'm sorry, Liz?
Are you a smoker? You are, right?
I am a smoker.
And this is not going to stop you from smoking? You're going to have to be spending quite a lot of money on cigarettes.
Well, we certainly need people to pay their taxes. I pay my taxes on cigarettes and gladly do so. And I don't have the willpower of some other people. But at the same time, I think this is important as far as a tax collection point of view. We're a land of laws, and I think no one should be exempt from paying taxes.